allow your eyes to close. Your shoulders melt away from your ears. I'm sorry, my heater's on right now, but maybe you can bring your attention to that sound or to the sound of your breath. You challenge yourself to really breathe so loudly that you can hear yourself breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. A few more breaths here on your own. Just allowing you to focus your energies just on one thing. And then on your next breath in, go ahead and open up your eyes. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them back and down. One more inhale. Roll your shoulders up and then back and down. Inhale, both arms up. I'm going to try again to mirror you guys. I'm going to drop your right arm down, lean to the right. Inhale, both arms up. Drop your left arm down, lean to the left. Inhale, both arms up. And go ahead and fold over your legs. Walk your fingertips forward. Place your fingertips on the mat and tense your hands. Imagine there's 2 raw eggs underneath your hands. You don't want to squish them. And then walk your fingertips to the left and back to center. Walk your fingertips to the right and back to center. And then roll over your legs. You come into a quadruped or tabletop. You turn to gaze over your right shoulder, back down to the mat, and then over your left shoulder, back down to the mat. Curl your toes under. Let's just lift up your knees 2 inches, come into your bear pose. Reach your hips back, reach your heels back, and press into your hands. And then let's lift your hips up and back, downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Pick any other organic movements that you need right now or that feel really good in your body. And then let's come to a still downward dog. Spread your fingers apart from one another. Press the mat away. And find broadening in your upper back. And point your tailbone up to the ceiling as you reach your heels down towards the mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your legs a lot. Bring your chest towards your thighs. And then pull your belly button back towards your spine and walk, step, or jump forward. Grab opposite elbows, bend your legs, shift your weight right to left. And then bring your hands to your hips. Roll on up to standing. Inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Touch your palms. Exhale, hinge over your legs. Inhale, hands to your shins, lift your heart. Lengthen your spine. And then let's plant your palms, step back to plank. Lower your knees down. Lower all the way to your belly. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Squeeze your elbows into your ribs. And exhale, lower down. Curl your toes under. Press up into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your legs. Walk, step, or jump forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, stand all the way up. Touch your palms together. And then exhale, fold right over your legs again. Inhale, hands to your shins, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. You can take the vinyasa on your knees. If you'd like to do the full vinyasa, shift your shoulders ahead of your wrists onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale to an upward dog or cobra. Exhale, lift your hips, downward dog. Take 2 breaths in downward dog with me. And then let's walk your hands back towards your feet, towards the back of the mat. Walk your hands up your shins. Lift your heart. Tee out your arms. And then rise up to standing. So come into a wide second position with me. Your feet are 45 degrees pointed out. And then they're about hip width apart. Now step your right foot forward. Come into a warrior 2. And inhale, reach your arms up. And 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, let's transition into warrior 2. And lengthen your stance. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you reach your fingertips in opposite directions. And then inhale, flip your right palm up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Lift up first and then lean back. Inhale, reach forward. Bring your right elbow to your right knee. Left arm comes up and overhead, extended side angle. Gaze up into your elbow pit. Lean your left shoulder blade back. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Now square your shoulders and your hips forward. Maybe step your left foot up, lift your back heel into a crescent lunge. Lift your upper body forward, arms reach back, crescent with airplane arm. Lift your pinkies up, squeeze your palms closer to one another. And then let's reach your arms up to frame your ears. And from here, shift your weight into your right foot. Step forward, fold over your legs. And take an inhale. Exhale, squat down. Your heels can lift up. Reach your forehead towards your knees. Then let's plant your palms. Step back to plank. Take a vinyasa. We'll go straight back to downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale. Bend your legs, bring your chest towards your thighs. Then walk, step, or jump forward. Walk your hands up your shins. Airplane out your arms, rise up to standing. And then turn around. Face the back of your mat. And we're just going to do the other leg, and then we'll add on. So come into your wide second. Step your left foot forward this time. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Take 2 breaths. On your next inhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse to your warrior. On your next inhale, reach forward. Left elbow to your knee. Extended side angle. Ground into your right foot. Turn your heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. And then let's square towards the back of the mat. Lift your back heel. Reach your arms up to frame your face. Crescent lunge. Inhale, shift your upper body forward. Sweep your arms back. Airplane arms, gaze forward of your mat. You're making one long line of energy from the crown of your head through your right heel. Inhale, reach your arms up to frame your face. Shift your weight into your left foot. With control, step your right foot forward as you fold over your legs. So option here, you can come down into a squat, or you can come into a crow pose by planting your palms, spread your fingers wide, squeeze your elbows in, keep gazing forward, even further than when you were in your crescent with airplane arms. And bring your knees high up into your elbows or on the outsides of your elbows. Shift your weight forward. Maybe lift your toes. And all meet with your feet on the mat. Palms planted. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. You take one full breath when you get to downward dog. And then on your next inhale, gaze ahead. Bend your legs. Reach your chest towards your thighs. And then walk, step, or jump forward. Walk your hands up your shins. Lift your heart. Pee out your arms. And then rise up to standing. And turn around. Okay. Let's reach your arms up. Go ahead and fold over your legs. You're going to walk forward into a downward dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step it through, place it between your hands. Your back heel stays up. Straighten your front leg into a pyramid pose. So if it's hard to reach the ground without bending your front leg, shorten your stance or walk your hands up your shins or both. Guide your right hip back. Keep breathing here. And then let's walk your hands back down. Place your fingertips on the mat and walk your fingertips forward. Gaze forward. We're going to kick your left leg up into a standing split. Point your left toes down, especially that pinky toe. Keep gazing forward. Lift your chest. So option to stay here or option to move into a revolved half moon with me. So let's plant your left fingertips on the mat. Bring your right hand to your hip. Elbow pointed up towards the ceiling, and then just start to twist to your right. And then option here to reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Let's lower your right hand to the mat. Lower your left foot to the mat. Come into a forward fold.
Okay.
And then sink down into a squat. Bring your forehead closer to your knees. And then let's plant your palms, step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward dog. All right, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Keeping your right heel up. Work on straightening your front leg. Maybe shorten your stance. And then walk your hands up your shin. So the reason we walk our hands up our legs is to avoid rounding in the shoulders. Walking your hands up allows you to use the pressure on your leg to lift your heart and lengthen your spine. And then really focus on the stretch in your hamstring. So pull your left hip back. Let's walk your hands back down to the mat. Walk them forward, gaze forward. Pick your right leg up. Point your right toes down. So your leg doesn't have to go very high up. You want to avoid opening up your hip, and that happens when your toes start pointing to the right. So by concentrating and focusing on them pointing down, that helps square off your hip a little bit more. So option to stay here in the standing split. Option to come into revolved half moon. Keep your right fingertips on the mat. Left hand comes to your hip. Elbow points up towards the ceiling. Twist to your left. And then option to reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Left hand comes down, right foot comes down. Forward fold. Good job for making it. And then let's come back to that squat. This time let's Lift your hips up. Pedal out your feet. And then let's heel toe your feet out as wide as the mat. At least you can make it even wider. And then start to bend into your left leg, straighten your right. Bend into your right leg, straighten your left. Just shift your weight right to left. Inhale to one side. Exhale to the other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Heel toe your feet to hip width apart. Let's sink your hips into the imaginary chair. Reach your arms up. Guide your hips back. Bring your weight more into your heels. Sit down a little bit more. Sit down a little bit more. Sit down on the mat. All right, we made it out of the standing series. Let's come into our boat pose. Take whatever variation of boat is calling to you today. Lift your chest, lean back. Reach your arms forward. Maybe lean back another ½ inch. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to do 5 low to high boats. Inhale, lower, low boat. Hover your feet, hover your head and shoulders and your arms. Exhale, lift up, high boat. Inhale to low boat. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. See if you can balance here. So wrap your arms around your shins and just balance on your hip bone. Bring your forehead closer to your knees. Come into a little ball, but keep balancing. So keep your feet up if you can. And then release. Place your hands behind you. Lift your chest. Gaze up. And then rise up, stack your shoulders over your hips. Right knee, place it on the outside of your left, or right foot on the outside of your left knee. Right hand comes next to your hip. But before we move, press your right fingertips into the mat. Sit up nice and straight. Reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. And then let's reach your left arm up. Twist to the right. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Gaze over your right shoulder. And come into a counter twist with me. And then let's switch legs. Left foot to the outside of your right knee. Left hand next to your hip. Reach your right arm up. Sit up nice and straight. And then twist to your left. Use that left hand as a kickstand. And then let's counter twist to the right. Straighten your legs. Let's come onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Make some circles with your knees, one direction, and then let's go the other. Let's release your left leg. Straighten your right leg up to the ceiling. Flex your toes towards your face. Guide your heel up towards the ceiling. And then let's bend your leg. Come into a wind removing pose by guiding your knee out to the right and up into your armpit. And then let's release your right leg long. Left leg goes straight up. And grab behind your left leg. Guide it towards you. And then bend your left leg. Guide it out as wide as your mat. You use your left hand to pull it up into your armpit. And release. If there's any other pose that you'd like to take before you come into your corpse, go ahead and do so now. Otherwise, just come into your corpse pose, letting your legs go out long, splay your feet out. Arms come to your sides or take up space. If you took any other pose, come and meet us in corpse pose now. Go ahead and relax your jaw. Allow yourself to sink into your mat. Notice if you're holding energy somewhere or on a thought. I read something really beautiful the other day, which was a poem that said, letting go does not mean forgetting. It means we stop carrying the energy of the past into the present. So just notice here if there is something that you're holding on to. If you can release the energy that you're holding on to let it go. Deepen your breath. Take a full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bend your legs. Slowly roll over to one side. And with your eyes still closed, press yourself up into a seat. Back your shoulders over your hips. Let's take 3 breaths together. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. And exhale, let it go. Release that energy. If you'd like, you can bring your hands to heart center, gently bow your head. And thank you for sharing your practice with me and with each other. May you be happy, healthy, calm.
and free from thoughts that drain you.